Hi, I'm Teresa. Welcome to Glow and Flow, your space to flow strong and glow bright. Today, I'm gonna guide you through a quick 15 minutes morning flow. So, whenever you're ready, grab your mat and let's begin. We're gonna start in a cross-legged position. You can keep your eyes closed while gently stretching our necks. Pull your head towards your left shoulder and then bring it diagonally. After that, hug it with both hands and pull it straight down to your chest. Repeat it at the other side as well. I hope you are as invested as my dog is. Now let's wake up your spine with little circles. Try to round your back whenever you are behind and arch when you get forward. This movement will stretch our chests nicely. Then let's switch to the other side. Now we're gonna move to our tabletop position. My dog really didn't want to leave the mat. He's a true yogi. Make sure your knees are just below your hips and your palms are under or slightly in front of your shoulders. Try to imagine a desk you're holding on your back and push your belly towards your spine. Without arching your back, lift your left leg behind and lift your right arm in front. Make sure your leg and hand are at the same height as your back. Then round your back and slowly bring your knee and elbow together. Then extend them again. Do it once more and then put your knee back on the mat. As you inhale, point your right arm up towards the ceiling. With an exhale, thread your arm underneath your back and place it on the mat. You can extend your left hand towards on the top of the mat or bring it behind your back. You can either stay here or if you feel like it, lift your left leg. And you can even grab it with your left arm and stretch it behind. A few inhales and exhales. And then carefully return to the previous position with your right hand pointing towards the ceiling. Now let's repeat on the other side. Make sure to let your breath flow naturally. Don't hold it in. Come into a high plank now and press through your hands and lift the hips behind while bending your knees. You will take a moment in a downward facing dog and then round your back and come back into a high plank. Repeat these circles twice and then stay in the downward facing dog position. Now you're gonna take a big step in towards your forward fold. Then you're gonna do a forward bend while straightening your back. And then you're gonna slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, rotate up, ending in a beautiful concentrated Tadasana. Now we're gonna continue with few sun salutations. You can do it at your own pace, just focus on your breath and try to enjoy the movements. Remember, don't hold your breath in. Well done. Now let's finish the sun salutation. And in your next downward facing dog, you're gonna stop with an exhale. And as you inhale, you're gonna lift your leg left up towards the ceiling. You're gonna take a big step in, going into our first warrior. Then you're gonna put your arms on the mat again, doing a beautiful vinyasa. And come into a downward facing dog position again. You're gonna lift your right leg and do it on the other side. Don't forget to breathe. And come back into a downward facing dog position again. Now you're gonna lift your left leg again and step forward. You're gonna lift your leg arm pointing towards the ceiling. Then you're gonna bring it back and lift your right arm instead. And if you feel like it, you can catch the other arm. And now you're gonna step in with your right leg. Let's slowly start lifting our left leg up and then stepping back with your right leg. We're gonna come to a high lunge position now. And then bring your arms back in front of your heart. And now let's do a warrior 3 position. Now let's switch into a half moon pose. So you're gonna put your left arm on the mat and point your right arm to the ceiling. And then let's return into our first warrior pose. And finish the set with an upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Let's do it on the other side as well. So you're gonna lift your right leg now and step in between your arms. Lift your right arm towards the ceiling. Then put back. And now let's lift your left arm and catch your right arm behind your back. Step in with your left leg and slowly lift your right leg. Then you're gonna step back with your left leg, point your left arm towards the ceiling, and then come to a high lunge position. And we're gonna transfer into our third warrior position. Make sure you do have the space. I didn't. And then we're gonna come into our half moon position. We're gonna step back into our high lunge and finish it with an upward facing dog with an inhale and a downward facing dog with an exhale. Now let's lift our left leg and slowly open your hip and come into a dancing dog pose. Then slowly return and then let's try a dolphin hold. You can either keep your left leg up or you can put it back on the mat. And now let's move into our downward facing dog position and do it on the other side as well. Let's do our dolphin pose. And then you can put your knees on the mat. And let's come into a puppy pose now. You can either put your chin and your chest on the mat, or you can just leave your forehead there, as I did. From here, we're just gonna move into child's pose and relax with a few inhales and exhales here. Alright, now slowly begin to make your way down onto your back. From here, we'll move into a small bridge. Press firmly through your heels and make sure your feet stay parallel. Don't let the knees fall out to the sides. Lift your hips up as high as you comfortably can, engaging through your glutes and core. Take a breath here and now gently transition into a full bridge. If it's available to you, come higher, opening through the chest. And from here, try lifting one heel up on the toes and then switch to the other side as well. And try to keep the movement controlled and steady. Then slowly release and carefully lower yourself back down onto the mat. Bring your knees in toward your chest and wrap your arms around them. Give yourself a gentle hug, releasing through the lower back. Take a moment, and when you're ready, we'll move into shoulder stand. Lift your legs up, supporting your hips if needed. And be mindful not to put too much weight into your neck, rather press strongly through your shoulders. And from here, slowly take your legs overhead into a plow pose, breathing steadily. Then very slowly begin to roll down vertebra by vertebra back onto your mat. Once you arrive, bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall out wide into a blissful, relaxed position. Take a breath and then gently roll over onto your right side. Before we finish, take a few moments to thank yourself for showing up today and thank your body for supporting you throughout this practice. Thank you for joining me today. Remember to be kind to yourself. See you on the mat. Namaste.